Hello everyone, welcome to the video lecture series on complex integration. I'm Mayur Gohil. Let us take up another example on complex integration where we are asked to evaluate the following function: integral c from z squared to z dz along the straight line path where a 2 comma 3 to b 5 comma 6. That is what has been given to us. So now let us see how to handle this. So the first thing here we will have is step number one. From now, in the previous question that you had seen, we had been given the limits over there itself. Now here the points are given. So first, because over there limits were given, we were interested in points. So from points we can find out the equation of the straight line or whatever path is given to us. So over here the points have been given, so we will now find the equation of the path. Okay, so let us see to find. So step number one will be finding equation. Okay, we will find the equation of AB. We will find the equation of AB. Let us see how to do it. So A is given to us as 2 comma 3 and B is given to us as 5 comma 6. So we'll just label them as over here as x1 y1 and this is x2 y2. So in order to find the equation of AB, we use the following formula. The formula is this. It will be, I'll use this green color to write y minus y1 divided by y1 minus y2 equals to x minus x1 over x1 minus x2. So let us simplify this. Therefore y minus y1, so that is 3 over 3 minus 6, which is same as x minus 2 over 2 minus 5. When you simplify this, you will get y minus 3 over minus 3, which is equals to x minus 2 over minus 3. So therefore y equals to x minus 2 plus 3. Therefore y is equals to x plus 1. Okay, so this is the equation. So I'll just label it 1 and is the equation of AB. Also from this one, another important point you get, dy is equals to dx. So I'll call this equation 2. Now let us go for step number 2. So this right here, step number 2 is to find dz. Okay, to find dz. So how do we do that? So we, in this case, we let z equal to x plus iy, as we know. So it means that dz is equals to dx plus I dy. But from 2, okay, we get what? Dy is dx. Therefore dy is dx. Therefore dz is equals to dx plus I dx. So therefore dz is equals to 1 plus I dx. Okay, now let's go for step number 3 quickly. So step number 3 is simplification of the function. Okay, simplifying f of z. So yeah, I'll label this 3 in case if we need it, or we will see some important thing there. Now f of z is equal to z square plus z. Okay, so we have over here, the moment we put z equals to x plus something, right, x plus iy the whole square, and here as x plus iy, we are now in a position to simplify it further. We can now write it here as x plus I. Now y has already become x plus 1, so we'll write it here as x plus 1 the whole square plus x plus I times x plus 1. Okay, so I'll just mention over here it is from 1. Okay, from 1. Okay, so f of z is equals to, here if we want we can simplify a bit more, so we can write this as 1 plus I times x plus 1 plus I the whole square plus 1 plus I times x plus I. This is how it can be done. Now this is the function that we got, so let us call this as 4. We can call this as 4. Now we go for the simplification, so of the integral or the solving of the integral. The step number 4 is step 4 is solve the integral. Okay, so now we know how to solve it. So what we do is I times I is equals to c z square z dz. So I'll just put this 9 here. So therefore I is equals to integral z is f of z, which we simplified it from 4, we can write it as 1 plus I x plus I the whole square plus 1 plus I x plus I. Okay, that's what we have got. Now this entire thing is encapsulated with dz, and dz is having, is the value from 3 that we get is 1 plus I dx. So I'll write it here 1 plus I dx. Okay, so that's there, 1 plus I dx. Let me just write it clearly. I think it's slightly not visible. It is 1 plus I dx. Okay, now we have the limits, because everything is in the variable x, we go for the limits of x. Now from the beginning over here we can see that over here, if you see that a is starting from 2 and going up to 5 in x coordinate. So over here it's this 2 is the limit, the lower limit, and here b has uh, phi as the x coordinate, so we take up that as the upper limit. So the limit of x are going to be, x goes from 2 to 5. Okay, so now let us integrate this. So for integration we see I is equal to, so the integral will be, I'll just write it quickly, that is 1 plus I x plus I whole raised to 3 divided by 1 plus I times 3, or 3 times 1 plus I, that's better. And here we will have 1 plus I into x square divided by 2. Okay, then here we have ix, and this is 1 plus I times. Okay, now this is the limit with 2 to 5. Okay, now this 1 plus I has come because of the thing it was standing outside. Now let us see, just multiply it inside so that it won't create any problem later on. So what we have here is I going from this, when you substitute, or let us see here, so 1 plus I x plus I whole cube over 3 plus 1 plus I the whole square x square over 2 plus I into 1 plus I into x 2 to 5. This can be done. Now substitute for the upper limits and the lower limits quickly. So we get I is equal to, over here we will get 5 plus 5 I plus I, that is 6I the whole cube over 3. Then let us see what is the expansion of 1 plus I square. If we roughly calculate here, or just calculate it on side, here it is 1 plus I the whole square is nothing but 1 plus 2I plus I square, and that is equal to 1 plus 2I minus 1, which is 2I. So answer over here is 2I. Okay, so we write here 2I, and then there is 25, and so that means it's just going to cancel out, right? 2I is going to cancel by divided by 2, so it gets cancelled, and so here you have I into 25. Okay, and then over here it is I times I plus I square is minus 1, so I minus 1 times 5. Okay, and let's put up the lower limit. So lower limit is minus of yeah, 2 2 plus 2I plus I, so that is going to be 2 plus 3I the whole cube by 3 plus 1 1 plus I has become already 1 plus I the whole square has become 2I, so that is 2I divided by 2 is I, right? So now here you have it is 4I. Okay, so yeah, so it is 4I, and here it is plus of I minus 1 times 2. So on simplification of all these terms, what do we get? Let us see. What happens on simplification. 5 5 plus 6I whole raised to 3 is nothing but minus of um, 415, right? So yeah, that you will get there divided by 3, you will get here minus of 415 divided by 3 plus 78I. That is what you will get, plus 25I plus 5I minus 5. That's what you get. Now further, when you have here 2, you get here minus of uh, 46, yeah, minus of 46 over 3 plus 3I, and then there is 4I plus 2I minus 2. So on simplification, let us see what does it boil down to. So you have minus of 415, and here you have plus of 46 divided by 3, right? Divided by 3, that will give you minus of 123, and then there is minus of 5 and minus of uh, oh no, there is minus of 5 and plus of 2. So you have minus 123, and then there is minus of 5 plus 2. So that is there, and then there is, you will simplify this, and here you have 78 plus 30, so that gives you 108. So that is 108I minus of 3I, 4I and 2I, that will give you 7 plus 2 is 9, and then you have minus sign there, so it is minus 9I, and yeah, so that's it, I guess. So let us see how much does it give us. Hopefully we must get the correct answer, and let's see. So you get here minus 3 plus, yeah, I'm hoping that it should be correct. Yeah, I hope it is correct. So, yeah, so my 126 will get minus of 126, and here you will get 99. Yeah, so 126 plus 99I is the answer. So we can get that. Yeah, so this is the final answer. Minus of 126 plus 99I is our answer for this question. So I hope you understood it. So now see, as you see, like you can struggle down calculating all these things, but if you have a calculator along with you, all these steps that I did, this substitution and etc etc, all these steps intermediary, how many steps are there? Let us count how many we landed up. I skipped a few in between. So let us see the steps that could be omitted. Uh, yeah. So you could have omitted this step. I wouldn't have bothered because when you have a calculator, you need not do all this. So step number one, two, three, four, and five. Okay, five steps to be deleted with the help of the calculator. It's a great thing. So all this is elementary, but yeah, you can avoid them, but this is your final answer. So minus of 126 plus 99I is the answer for this question. So I hope you have followed this and it helps you out, and please hit like button if you have understood the concept, and if you liked it. I hope that this supports your knowledge, and please share it with others, those who benefit from this. Okay, so till then, keep solving good amount of mathematics. I'll sign off for the day.